Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ananda. For those of you who don't know me, I am now a 22-year-old mom to a sweet baby boy and about to be a mom part 2. So today's video is going to be a really exciting announcement about how I found out I was pregnant again with baby number 2. I am only 22 years old, but just a disclaimer, me and my man are good. We don't need judgment from anybody. We have everything that we need in order to succeed. We both have very good jobs. We both have our own car. We have our own place. So I think it is so exciting that we are able to be blessed and welcome in a new baby for the new year. So for about the last 2 months, I've been thinking a little bit that maybe I'm pregnant because I obviously haven't got my period, but TMI, my periods are always irregular. They're never on the same day. I'll go sometimes 4 or 5 months without getting it. It's crazy, but so I'm thinking, okay, I could be pregnant, but let's just wait and see. Maybe it's just another irregular period. But if you've been pregnant before, you would know that your body does things in a certain way that is just not normal. And you almost just know. It's like a feeling that you have. Like, I remember when I was pregnant with Jalen, I kept telling Jay, like, I'm pregnant, I know I am. He's like, no, like, you're just overthinking. I'm like, no, like, I literally know I'm pregnant. So then we went to Walmart and I got a test, and of course I was pregnant. So it's just like, I don't know, at least for me, yeah, like, you literally just know. It's insane. So I waited. I didn't get my period all February. Towards the middle of March, I was kind of like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna take a test. So I went to Walgreens and I picked up a clear blue test. It has 2 in them, a digital one and then just like your normal reader test. So I took it and I'm sitting in the bathroom and I'm like, you know what, I know it's gonna say pregnant, but let's just wait it out, maybe it won't. So next thing you know, it pops up and it says pregnant. So this was the first test that I took, but obviously it says pregnant. So I looked at it and I was like, oh boy, here we go again. And Jay, we had 2 bathrooms that are kind of like connected. So Jay was in the other bathroom and I walked across and I was like, I told you. And I showed it to him. He was like, you're pregnant? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, okay. Like he didn't really have a reaction. Like I wish I would have recorded it and got something cute, but with him anyways, you never know. He is so excited. Like he was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be another boy. He was already kind of going on a tangent about it, and I was more like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? Like, you know, like we only have a 13-month-old. He just turned 1 in February, and we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so it's like it's just enough space for us now, but we're definitely gonna need something bigger. So my due date is November 10th. And our lease ends here November 10th. So that's kind of like my major stress point right now, is just trying to figure out exactly when we're gonna move, how we're gonna do it, if my leasing agent will let us kind of just leave like at least a week or 2 early just to kind of prepare and get ready. Or if anything, we'll just renew our lease here and it's not the end of the world. But I definitely want something bigger. I mean, I love our apartment, it's beautiful and it's spacious for the price. With having now 3 people in our family, a 2-bedroom apartment is gonna get crowded quick. So now I'm gonna talk about some of the symptoms I've been having so far. I'm 8 weeks, 2 days pregnant, so I'm actually kind of far along already. I remember when I found out with Jalen, I was only like just turned 5 weeks pregnant, which is really early on in the pregnancy. But I've been feeling so nauseous, and I did not feel like that at all with Jalen. I had 0 nausea. The only time I ever like threw up was when I smelled something really bad. So my nose was really sensitive, but I was never just nauseous, you know? With this baby, oh my God, I can eat and I can stomach, you know, most everything, but it's just like randomly throughout the day, there'll be like little sprouts of nausea. Like the other day I was in Walmart and I had to sit down. It was so bad. But I haven't thrown up yet, and I don't think I'll get to that point. I have a pretty strong stomach, so I mean, I guess we'll see, knock on wood. I don't want to throw, because that's literally the worst. But yeah, the nausea has been awful. We have a Panda Express pretty close to here, so I was in the drive-thru the other day, and I looked at the honey walnut shrimp, which is what I order every single time I go to Panda Express. When I looked at it, I gagged, and I wanted to drive out of the drive-thru, but at that point I was already there and I was hungry, so I was like, you know what, whatever, try to eat it. And I ended up ordering orange chicken, but like just the thought of shrimp, and still now, like right now, it's making me so queasy. But I can't even think of shrimp. It just looks and smells, and the texture of it is so gross. I love shrimp. Like, I love seafood, and shrimp is my favorite. But no, it's not happening. I know for sure if I eat shrimp, I will throw up, because I can't even think about it without getting nauseous. The same thing for like raw chicken or like chicken breast, even after it's cooked. I don't really like chicken breast or grilled chicken. I'm not a huge fan of grilled chicken anyways, so thinking of it now is just even worse, and like the raw chicken and the smell of it, it doesn't sit right with me. And I was like that with Jalen also. I had a lot of aversions with Jalen. It just never really made me nauseous. I just didn't want to eat it. Another symptom that I've had is just being extremely bloated. Like, I keep thinking I have like a little belly, and I'm like, hold on, no, you're only 8 weeks. It's literally just food. Just being extremely bloated, and you know, for anybody who knows what bloating feels like, it's so uncomfortable. It's making me not sleep at night. It's making me feel like really gross throughout the day, not wanting to eat anything. So yeah, it really sucks. Another one, TMI, but sore breast, really bad. I think that was like one of the first indicators I had. Just like the slightest like touch or pressure would like just send pain all through my body. They're super, super sore. Another symptom is very moody. I'm like that anyway, so I don't really know if that's a symptom, but my mood swings have been awful. Like the other day, I was in the car with Jay, and I just started like crying and like making up a whole bunch of shit in my head, and I was just like, when it was over, I was like, what the hell? And that was before I knew I was pregnant. I was like, what am I going through? I thought maybe I was PMSing, but like when you're pregnant, you kind of find out that PMSing and going through a pregnancy is kind of like the same symptoms, just with being pregnant. You have it for freaking 9 months. The last symptom that's pretty severe is my headaches. I had really bad headaches also when I was pregnant with Jalen, but they came more like down the road. This is a very like new pregnancy. So to be experiencing a lot of these symptoms that I already am kind of makes me nervous. I'm scared to see what the next few trimesters are gonna be like, but hopefully it goes smooth. The first trimester, they say, is always like the rough patch, and the second trimester is easier. Luckily with Jalen, all of my trimesters were a breeze, but pray to God this one is a lot similar to Jalen's pregnancy. Now going on to Cravings, had the weirdest I mean, not weird, but like weird for me. I'm not a sweet person. I'm more like a savory, not a sweet tooth kind of girl. So lately I have been craving like Cocoa Pebbles. I want to eat that like 3 times a day. I've been craving chocolate chip muffins, chocolate sweets. It sucks because I shouldn't be eating that stuff, but I don't know why. It's like I don't even eat those things anyway, so it's just crazy what pregnancy can do to you and your body. Opposite of that, aversions, of course, I already said shrimp and chicken. Basically any kind of meat, like, just kind of grosses me out. I'll eat it because I know I have to get some kind of protein in my system, but it's more so the thought of it. Once I'm eating it, I'm okay. Afterwards, I'll kind of get a little bit nauseous, but like, again, I haven't been to the point of actually throwing up. So moving on, the baby's heart rate when I went on Wednesday, March 27th was 149. So the old wives' tale is that if the heartbeat, I believe, is above 140, is a girl. Now I remember when I was pregnant with Jalen, his heart rate was always around 135. And obviously anything below 140 is a boy. This is all, a myth. It's an old wives' tale, but I think it's kind of fun to follow along and see what kind of similarities you have between real life and the wives' tales. Another one is the position of the baby in your uterus. Now they say if the baby is to the right, either upper or bottom, it's a boy, and if it's to the left, it's a girl. Actually, I don't know if that's right, but anyways, when I looked it up, the position of a girl matched this. So my little alien baby there, to the left. And I remember Jalen's ultrasound was to the right. So it's just really weird to see like some of the wives' tales. I can't say it's true because I don't even know what I'm having yet. I hope it's a girl. Everyone pray for me. I want a girl so bad, but as long as I have a healthy, strong baby, that's all that matters. And if I have a boy, it will be like a little best friend for Jalen. So it's okay. Whatever I have is great. But I really want a girl. Another of the wives' tales is we did the circle ring test. My friend Bubba, he's kind of like a myth buster, I guess you could call him. He's like, oh, it's just the energy of the hand, and you know, you don't know if it's a boy, the energy is gonna swing back and forth, or if it's a girl holding it, it's gonna go in circles. Like, no, that's not how it works. I held it and it went in circles. Everyone who has done it for me except for Bubba has gone in circles. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now to see if it will capture it. So 1 second. Well, I don't have a ring, but I do have this necklace that kind of has like this Mickey pendant on it. I've been using, so let's see if it will actually do something on camera. So I just kind of like hold it like this over the palm. I'm gonna show you guys so you can see that I'm moving my hand. I don't know if you can tell, but it's going in circles, and I swear I'm not moving my hand. I'm gonna hold it in a different position. According to Bubba, maybe holding it like this is different. Just kind of. I'm not moving at all, you guys. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. But I remember when I did this for Jalen, it went back and forth, and I'm talking about like, it was going like this. I remember my sister-in-law Ashley did that one for me, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a boy, and believe it or not, it was a boy. So I know these are all wives' tales, and I know they're not all true, but I think it's kind of cool, and it's kind of getting my hopes up that it's gonna be a girl, but like I said, I'm happy with whatever I get. I also took like 5 other tests. Obviously, the doctor also confirmed that I'm pregnant. Give me my ultrasounds. I'm just so excited. I can't wait. I love baby shopping and the whole nesting and cleaning everything and look at all the cute baby clothes. I cannot wait. I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I'm finally gonna be able to have content to put out there and broadcast to you guys. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for following along with me on my pregnancy journey, and I will see you next week. See you soon.